Hey guys, what's up? Storm4 here. So today I will tell you the best support to climb MMR, and it's very simple. Its name is Witch Doctor, and it's been a very good for me. And in the last 3 months, I've had a 62.7% win rate on this hero, which is in the Divine Fight to Immortal bracket. This hero has been helping me a lot to win this game. It's very easy to play and it's very easy to execute. So in this video, I'm gonna explain you how to play this hero, what are the skill build, how to play this hero from the start to the finish, which are the item builds to go, which heroes counter you, and how to play against him. So first we'll start with the starting items of this hero. So I usually go boats. The reason for me to go boats is because my spell cast range are very small. The paralyzing cast and the melodic, these spells have very low cast range. So I want to get on top of my enemies as soon as possible and I want to surprise them. So the movement speed is the only way I can surprise them, because otherwise they see my hero every time and they just go away from me. So this is how I used to get countered in the lane in this immortal bracket. So with the boots of speed, I can counter them very hard. So with the boots of speed, I also buy a sentry because I'm a support player, so I need to buy a sentry at least. Once you get to bounty rune, you can buy a tango, and after the tango you either go one more sentry to deward the hard cam or the small cam, and then you buy fluffy heads. The reason for me to buy fluffy heads is because this hero does not require any other stats. Its base damage is pretty high. It has a okay armor, I would say, not that great. It's 2 armor only, but it's okay. So you just need to have raw HP on this hero, because otherwise you're very squishy hero. You just have like 600 to 500 health most of the time. So with fluffy heads you get the raw HP, and with raw HP you can tank up a lot of spells if the enemies are getting on top of you. When I'm playing against heroes that can get on top of me in the early game, like I'm playing against Marcy, I'm playing against Clockwork, these heroes they sneak into the trees and try to get on top of you. If these heroes are there, then you need to go the other build, which is the stat item build. So you buy all the stat item like buying 2 circulates, buying 4 iron branches, and then tango and a sentry. So in the lane you're very squishy hero, so you need to distance yourself in an enemy in such a way that you right click them and they don't come close to you. If they come close to you, try to get far away from them as much as possible, otherwise they will get on top of you and kill you very easily. So the skill build that I go on this hero are very simple. If my team is trying to get the first blood, I usually go the melodic, because melodic does not do a lot of damage unless until your teammates have a damage. So if you're trying to get a first blood, you need to skill the melodic, but if you're trying to lane, try to get the paralyzing cast, because this stun can make a difference. So I usually max the paralyzing cast, because max level cast can clear one full wave, and when you're defending tower you need to use a paralyzing cast to defend the towers against the creeps and the heroes. So this way they run away from you and the creeps die. So otherwise if you try to max the melodic, you can't really do anything. Maxing melodic can be good if you have the team that is always killing, but I will always suggest you to max a paralyzing cast, because it helps you scale a lot much better than the melodic, because not every time you're gonna get kills and you need to farm this hero, because you can farm a lot with this hero. You can farm one full camp balls in the neutrals with a max paralyzing cast, so this will scale your hero much better than others. Okay, so now I will reveal the whole item build, this part. So the first item is boats, after that 2 fluffy heads, then you go arcane boats. After the arcane boats, I usually like to go Etherland, because the cast range of the spells are very low and you want to distance yourself far away from the enemy and cast your spells as much as possible. With this you will have an advantage of position in the ganks and the fights, and you can distance yourself from the enemy and kill them by staying far away. So after Etherlands you can go Glimmer Cape, you can go Force Staff. I would suggest you to go both these items, because Glimmer Cape helps you a lot. You know, people are very lazy to buy dust. Even in my bracket I've seen so many people so lazy buying dust, and I think in the low MMR bracket it's even ridiculous. People don't even buy sentries and dust there, so this item is very good. And then Force Staff, you know, a lot of times you're gonna be out of position because you're trying to learn this hero in a way, so you will be out of position. So try to get a Force Staff so you can get out of there and then you can save yourself. And then you can go the shard. Your team is taking the torment, then you get the free shard. You can get the shard if you play against heroes like Park, Ember Spirit, Void Spirit, so you can buy yourself some 3 seconds of times, or if you're playing against Night Stalker and all this. And then once you get the shard, you can go for the hex, because you need a stun. And once you get hex, your hero changes a lot. You just hex melodic and death ward and that guy dies. There's no way he gets out of there unless until he has some big heal, he gets a fountain heal or something else. Otherwise the hero is pretty dead. So in this part of the video, we'll talk about the counters to this hero. All the elusive heroes in the game are the counters to Witch Doctor. Heroes like Ember Spirit, Void Spirit, Earth Spirit, Storm Spirit, then Night Stalker, Park, all these heroes, okay? So these heroes don't care about you, they just get on top of you and kill you instantly. So in order to play against this hero, you need to buy items like Glimmer Cape, Force Staff, Shard, so you can save yourself. And even Pevis. Pevis is also a good item, you can go that too. And the way to play against this hero is to get Hex. So if your team has stuns, you may not go Hex immediately, but if your team doesn't have stuns, then I would suggest you after Glimmer came in 4-star, try to rush the Hex because you will be getting some kills in the fight, getting kills because of the Maledic and the Death Ward. So try to rush the Hex so you can counter this heroes and be their counter instead of you being countered. Now the reason why this hero is so good because you don't need to buy items that scale you hard. Like Dark Willow, you need to buy Scepter, you need to buy Moonshard and all that. With this hero, you don't need to buy any of those items. You may buy Scepter if you play against heroes like Phantom Assassin and she's being a very big threat. And then you may also buy BKB if you want to stand and fight. So the last item I forgot to mention is Spirit Vessel. I usually don't go Spirit Vessel unless until I get my Arcane Boards. And I get the Spirit Vessel when there are high HP heroes with healings. So I need to burst them down and my team doesn't have damage. So I rush Spirit Vessel that time. But I do get the Arcane Boots first so as to farm. Spirit Vessel works very good with your Maledic. With Spirit Vessel, you can take out high HP heroes with just Maledic and Spirit Vessel, but your Maledic needs to be maxed for that. And for that very reason, I don't really rush the item Spirit Vessel. So I think with that, I have explained you most of the things that you can do with this hero and the item build and the scaling you can go on this hero. With this, we come to the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.